Hello, my friends. This is Max Steingart, broadcasting live from Miami Beach, Florida. And in this training tonight, we're going to show you how the top earners in your business are attracting leaders and customers around the world. We're going to be touching on Facebook. We're going to be touching on LinkedIn. We're going to be touching on Twitter. But we're really going to have a tremendous amount to say about Facebook and LinkedIn because they are making lots of changes. And everything that you can do is happening faster than ever before. We're going to share with you 4 proven social network strategies that will produce immediate results, immediate rejection-free results on these 3 sites. Now, I don't want you to panic about the things that are taking place on LinkedIn because they're moving everything. They're changing everything, but we're going to share with you all you need to know to be successful. And while we're here, we're going to share with you 4 social networking strategies that you can take advantage of that will produce immediate results. And they're going to be in our new social networking strategy edition to our Endless Free Leads 2017. That is going to be released tomorrow. 1, our new posting strategies. 2, new profile photo change strategies. Change your strategies and react and respond to the people who react and respond to what you do. Happy birthday strategies that are new. And there are new profile strategies that will have you talking to more people and making more sales. Now, we just started boot camp on Thursday. And these posting strategies are working. We heard from Terry here, who just started boot camp. It was his first session on Thursday. And he made his first post, had 12 conversations, brought 3 people into his business within 2 days of posting. We're also going to be releasing 5 more. 1, for those of you that are in the millennial group, you've named this the Badass Recruiter Strategy, where you're going to be able to go out and connect with people in your business who are recruiters. Top Dog Recruiting Strategy, the Pet Posting Strategies, Happy Holiday Strategies, these are all new. And of course, there's the Bad Weather Strategy. Now, these are new in addition to what is already in there. Now, what I'm going to be sharing with you is the fast and easy way to build your business. You can do it in less than an hour a day, but no one says you have to stop after an hour. The social media world changes every day. Fortunes are being made by entrepreneurs just like you. The network marketing world has changed too. Now, either you keep up or you fall behind. So I'm going to ask you some theoretical questions. What if you could walk into a room filled with 100 people and know in advance the 10 people in the room who would buy your products? What if you could walk into that room with 100 people and know the 5 people in the room who are looking for a business opportunity who would love to get into business with you? What if you could talk to perfect prospects every day, close a sale in less than 30 minutes? You could walk into that room and clearly identify the people who needed what you have and walk out with a sale every day. What would that do for your confidence? What would it do for your income? What would it do for your lifestyle? So, this is interactive. I want you to type in the question box, what brought you into your business? Inspiration or desperation? Type in the number of Facebook friends you have, the number of LinkedIn connections you have, if you know them. And we're going to show you some things that you can do that will result in a sale for you within the next 24 hours. So think about it. What would you attempt to do if you knew you couldn't fail? Type it in the question box. Inspiration or desperation, number of Facebook friends, number of LinkedIn connections. We're also going to cover all of the major changes that are taking place on both Facebook and LinkedIn, but we're going to give you some things to do that will result in immediate sales. And as a result of increased bandwidth, as a result of the fact that everybody on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter now have phone apps that keep them in touch with everything that's going on, fast is quickly becoming the new normal. In my coaching sessions over the last 6-7 months, we reach out to someone, we send them a message, 85% of the time they write back right away. What you're about to see is what has been described as the next evolution of social media lead generation for network marketing professionals. It will revolutionize how you cost effectively generate quality leads, and nothing beats free. How you connect with ideal prospects, build personal relationships with these people instantly, and successfully build a global and profitable home-based business. What I'm about to show you is going to blow you away. Now, if you want a lead generation methodology that anyone can do, that's affordable, again, nothing beats free. It's fun and easy, that's global, and it really works. This is it. You know, a lot of my students refer to this as their secret weapon, and so there's a new secret weapon coming. It's going to help you build your business on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter like never before. We're going to deliver it to your computer. It's called my Endless Free Leads 2017 Home Study Program. I'm not going to talk about it now. I'm going to talk about it at the end. It's going to be released in English tomorrow and in Spanish about 2 weeks later. Now, over the last 10 years, because of the internet, network marketing has gone through a radical transformation, and not necessarily in a good way either. Nowadays, everyone's got a system. Lead capture pages, autoresponders, contact managers, and online presentations, but for most people, it's simply not working. What used to work in building a network marketing business no longer does. You all are facing 3 challenges. 1, how can I cost effectively generate high quality leads of quality prospects who are truly interested in your business? 2, how can I quickly connect with them through social media? And 3, how can I build a personal relationship with them that they get involved with my network marketing business? Now, the fastest growing top earners in network marketing and affiliate marketing will tell you they owe their success to social networks like Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. They have teams of people enrolling their best new customers and reps in less than an hour a day, and the new recruits, they're doing the same thing within a few days of joining their business. But no one's really telling you how they're doing it unless you're on their team. So I'm going to show you how they're doing it and how you can do it too. So first and foremost, I want you to think mobile. It's important that your Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter accounts are all hooked up to your mobile phone. I want you to think texting, because texting is the way you're going to communicate with everybody, and texting is exactly like talking. And I want you to think big, because you can build your business anywhere in the world your company does business. I'm going to show you exactly how to step-by-step instantly connect with perfect prospects, communicate with them at will, and close a sale in less than an hour a day. But again, no one says you have to stop after an hour. On Facebook, you have 1.79 billion people, and 93% of them are mobile. In the 20 to 29 age group, 98% of them are mobile. LinkedIn, 467 million professionals, 58% of them are mobile. 5 months ago, it was 50%. That number is increasing. And Twitter, 310 million active users, 80% of them are mobile. People are asking me, Max, how come you're talking about Twitter? You haven't talked about them in about a year and a half. Answer, there's going to be a lot more action, a lot more activity on Twitter taking place over the next 2 years and 4 years, or maybe 8 years. Reason, Donald Trump. We're going to show you how to filter down through all of those people and find the people you want to talk to. Today, millions of people are making money on these social networks, and so can you. To be successful, all you have to do is connect with the right people who need or want what you're selling. Now, you can create an avalanche of new business on these sites with your phone right now. Have people lined up to talk to you about your business at will, on demand. Now, we're going to be introducing some new posting strategies. Andrea here makes a post. I'm ready to help 5 more people retire early. And she hears from a guy at 3:45. They start a little texting chat. They end up talking on the telephone. By 5 o'clock, he was in. Now, this formula is behind the success of many of the top earners in every network marketing company. Create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, close them. 4 C's equal big bucks. My formula will have you connecting with perfect prospects and chatting with them about your business whenever you want. Facebook and LinkedIn users are now texting or chatting with each other every day. Twitter users are tweeting. Now, texting, chatting, or tweeting is exactly like talking, and it's got benefits. It's easier, it's more convenient, it's totally stress-free, and it's so much fun that it can actually become addicting to talk to people this way. And that's right, folks. LinkedIn now has live chat. And you can connect with someone you know or with a complete stranger within minutes of logging into your Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter accounts and start chatting. If you don't have a page and you're starting from scratch, you can begin connecting with people almost immediately after you create one. Now, Marissa was in our December boot camp, and using these new posting strategies, she enrolled 2 people into a Maluka business first day of boot camp, had 2 more appointments the next day. 5 days later, she was up to 6 enrollments, and she enrolled 13 people in 10 days. Now, I'm not sharing you this because I'm trying to impress you. I share this with you because I want to impress upon you what you can be doing, what members of your team can be doing, and that's where the power is. Mark makes a post, and someone that liked it while he was on a webinar sent him a message, made a sale. Made a post yesterday. I'm ready to help 5 more people retire early. Got several replies, signed up 3 people. Now, this formula will have you connecting with perfect prospects, talking about your business at will. What if you could walk into that room? Only had 400 people. And you could pick out the people in the red circles, their customers. The people in the green circles, their business builders. What if you could walk into that room every day and come out with a new client, a new customer? You see, you can tell in advance of making a connection with someone on Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter who you want to talk to. When you're talking to people that want to talk to you, the whole process is fun. Now, there are many reasons why the world's obsessed with social media and smartphones, and there are lots of ways for you to cash in. Number 1, on your phone, you get all kinds of needed information fast. You can check your email, your messages, your notifications on all of these social networks. And the most important part is the immediate connection to other people. Now, the best part, this isn't technical. It's not complicated. All you need is a free profile on any of these sites to start talking to people and making sales. Any one of these actions can have you instantly connecting with perfect prospects and talking with someone. A post, a like, a comment, a private message, a text, live chat, add a friend, follow me, anything, even a poke on Facebook is a form of engagement that can get you talking to people. You see, to succeed in network marketing, you have to talk to people. Top earners in your business will tell you, you want to be successful? Talk to 5 people about your business every day. You can easily do that in less than an hour. And if you want to be wildly successful, you have to talk to 10 people about your business every day, and you can do that in less than 2 hours. With mobile applications, you can talk with people wherever you are, wherever they are, and whenever it's convenient for you. Texting and chatting is the fastest way to talk to more people, increase sales immediately, and eliminate rejection. Now, with so many choices of people to talk to, there are no excuses why you can't chat with perfect prospects every day. And when you apply simple attraction marketing principles to your online activity, you can be making sales immediately. Now, there's a lot of great information available to you out there that can produce results for you on these sites over time. But what I'm sharing with you is faster, it's easier to do, it produces immediate results, and it's almost immediately duplicatable. Follow the formula, and it will fill whatever sales funnel you've created with eager prospects who are ready to buy from you. So we're going to dive into how live chat produces immediate results. Now, one of the things you can do is you make a post. And when you post things, the people that you're connected to, as well as the people they're connected to, can see what you're doing, can react and respond. You can also reach out and connect with and react to anybody else's activity. See, it's not about how many people like your articles, your posts, your blog posts, or your shared videos, or what you say. It's about how many people you talk to. And you can talk to people on demand. And the whole idea is to make them curious so that they're asking you about what you do. Millions of people, millions of professionals are waiting to talk to you right now. David enrolled 20 people in 7 weeks. He came out of boot camp, he signed up 4 people. But over the next 3 weeks, he signed up 16 more. Remember this, folks, it's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. So you're going to bring somebody into your business on Monday, and you're going to get them to post. You're going to get them to do some simple things that we're going to share with you, and they're going to be bringing their friends in by Wednesday. And then you're going to teach them to do the same thing, and by Friday, they're bringing in their friends. Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter are an unbeatable trio. Now, the people you want to talk to on any of these sites fall into one of 3 categories. They're either the people you're connected to and you actually know, the people you're connected to but you don't know at all, and finally, there's everybody else. Now, there are people you want to talk to in each group, and there are people you want to avoid in each group. The sooner you learn how to tell the difference, the better. Steven brought somebody into his business in September, and she brought in 12 of her friends the first week. By the end of the month, he's bringing in 2 or 3 people every single day. The key to success in your business on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter is to first realize that a certain percentage of the people on these sites are predisposed, eager, ready, and willing to talk to you, buy your products, or get into business with you. So if you know in advance that someone's a perfect prospect for what you're selling by the contents of their profile and their daily activity, and you develop a relationship with them before you talk about your business, you're going to sell to more people. It's common sense. Instead of wasting time reaching out to a bunch of people who will never buy your products, there are simple ways to find and perfect ways and means of attracting the people who want to buy your products before they're connected by your competitors and they buy from them instead. Easy, simple, common sense. When you're involved in any kind of sales, you're going to deal with the law of numbers. And in your business, it's a numbers game. When you first begin prospecting and marketing on these sites, you have to qualify your prospects in order to find out the people who are open to listening to you. Whatever sales funnel you have, if you've been spending money on AdWords or pay-per-click or even these Facebook ads to drive traffic to your funnel, you can put people in that funnel for free. Select your own prospects, qualify them with questions, and close the sales. The law of numbers works in your favor when you know in advance that someone needs and wants what you're selling. So once you're connected, it only takes a few questions to move someone through the qualifying process. When you ask the right question, you'll make more sales faster. Now, many of the prospecting and recruiting strategies that I invented with the formula years ago are still being successfully used today on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. You know, the last hard copy book I published, and we're getting ready to publish another one this year, was in 2005. Make the internet your warm market. Facebook started in 2004, and at the time I wrote the book, they only had 2 lines. That book was out of date 3 years later. Your social network today is your digital warm market. Texting and chatting with other Facebook users is not only the simplest way to sell something, it's the fastest. But having access to all these people means nothing if you're not talking to the right people. So you have to remember this. You're not trying to make a sale when you talk to someone. You're trying to determine if there's an opportunity to make a sale. Now, before we jump into Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter, before you go crazy with some of the things that I'm going to be sharing with you, I want to make you aware of 4 social networking laws that you must follow. Law number 1. This is going to help you identify the people you want to talk to. What you see is what you get. The contents of a person's page, their pictures, words, posts, links, websites, and friends indicate their online agenda. So you know in advance, based on what you see, who the people are that you'd like to talk to. And remember this, it works the other way. What they see on your profile is what they expect you want to talk about. You see, people put on their profile what they want you to know about them and what they want to talk about. Most of the time, there's much more to someone than what you see on their profile. Asking the right questions will tell you who is really behind the profile and what's beneath the surface. Now, social networking law number 2. There are 3 reasons when you approach a stranger, they don't respond. The big one is they don't know you and they don't want to know you. In other words, you made a bad choice. Maybe they haven't used their account recently, or they think you're trying to sell something. Now, it's easy to tell who to contact by what you see on their profile and how they respond to you. Now, there's a whole group out there called eager socializers. These are the people you want to talk to. The e-marketing socializers, these are the people you want to talk to. And both of these categories have people you want to talk to, and they want to talk to you. In some cases, they want to sell you something. But we have 2 other groups or categories that you really got to be aware of, because if you reach out to these people, you're going to get punished. You're going to get suspended. You're going to get the Facebook slap. You're going to get a warning from LinkedIn. That's the reluctant socializer who only want to be connected with their friends. And the missing in action socializer, these people haven't used their page in 2 years. So it's easy to connect with prospects and talk to them. You can literally look at their profile and identify which category they fall into. Social networking law number 3. Don't focus on making a sale when you talk to someone. Focus on whether there's a sale to be made. The key to avoiding rejection is to never talk about your business in any detail until you've learned that the person you're talking to has a need or an interest in your business, product, or service. This applies on the phone. This applies at the mall, wherever you have an opportunity to talk to people. And social networking law number 4 also applies in the face-to-face real world. Listen more than you talk. You're in a listening business, not a talking business. You're in a sorting business, not a convincing business. The most successful people in your business are good listeners. Now, the truth is that most people don't listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply. We're waiting for an opportunity to talk about our business. And you're going down the wrong road. Listen more than you talk. Now, let's jump into these Facebook changes. All of these changes are designed to increase and improve mobility, make it easier for you to talk to people. And as a result, we've had to delay the release of Endless Release 2015 for about a month and a half because everything is changing. Starting at the top of your Facebook toolbar. This was the old toolbar where you had the Facebook message. Today's toolbar the message has been replaced with Facebook's messaging system. And this is the new Facebook toolbar. It's changing. Facebook is in a big push to get Messenger out there, and it's working. Right now, there's over 1 billion users, and it's growing. Since Facebook spun off the messaging function of a mobile app, they've been racking up some pretty impressive usage numbers. It's been growing exponentially over the last year, and it's quickly become more than an app. Invitations to their messenger everywhere. Something that's new, they have now literally put videos on there. Now let's take a look at the new Facebook timeline page. This is the current one. You know you've got the current one if your picture is obscuring part of your cover. You have access, you're giving people access to learn about you, to see what you're doing. It's underneath your cover. The new one has the picture over on the left. All of the information about you is in that column. The cover is all by itself. It's starting to look like the format for their business pages or their fan pages. They've added new account information. They're going to be letting people put in a middle initial, which is going to help people separate themselves from everybody else. Now, when Facebook makes changes, they reset your privacy settings back to their original default settings, which can significantly reduce your visibility. You see, all of the different components of your page, the default settings are either your friends can see it or the friends of your friends can see it. Your friends are on your first level. The friends of your friends are on your second level. Maximum visibility is where you want it to be. Now, right now, they've got a privacy checkup up at the top of your page where you can see which of the elements of your profile are at which setting. You want them set to public. Again, if you see friends or if you see friends of friends, switch it to public. The icon that you're looking for is the globe. If you see the friends of friends or the friends icon, change it back to public. Now, when your posts in other areas of your profile are set to public, your visibility increases. A lot of you out there are making posts, you're trying to engage in all kinds of activity, but nobody sees it. So we're going to show you how to go from invisible to invincible. And the first part is just to make yourself more visible. Open everything up. Now, Facebook's messaging system has brought in big changes. Number one, when people that you don't know reach out to you, you're going to get that clear, visible notice. You can tell how active a person is, and there are all kinds of new elements to add a little spice and a little character to the page. And if you want to remind yourself who that person is, they have conveniently put the link to their profile. So you can click on it and bring up their profile, remind yourself who they are. Another interesting thing is you can see as you scroll down your list of messages, if you see a little picture there, it means that they are actually online right now. They're logged in. Now, that doesn't mean that all those other people won't respond to you almost instantly when you send the appropriate message. Now, another thing which is huge is everybody is being pushed to get that phone app. And this is happening on Facebook, this is happening on LinkedIn, it's happening on Twitter. Private messages to and from strangers are now delivered. Facebook's new searching icon has changed. The whole searching feature has changed. People who like, people who live. The words have to be in specific order for you to get results. Looking for business owners? Easy to find. The icon has changed. Went from a square to a circle. You get amazing results. Looking for business owners? You can scroll down a list of people and know in advance who you want to talk to and who wants to talk to you. You can find people in any city, in any country. And again, know in advance who wants to talk to you and who you want to talk to by the contents of their page. You can build your business anywhere in South America on Facebook without getting on an airplane. Now, the keyword search, people who like Jim Rohn, people who like Rolex, people who like Mercedes, people who like nutrition. You type it in, the first people that come up are going to be the people you're actually connected to, your friends. The next group of people that are going to come up are going to be the people that share the most things in common with you, the most likes. Maybe you went to the same school, maybe you like in the same area, or you have the most mutual friends. And then finally, you'll have people that you have no connections with at all, but you have things in common with them. People over 50 who like Jim Rohn. You can think everybody gets different results. We all live in different parts of the country or world. We all live in different areas. We all like different things. We all went to different schools. We all different genders. Men over 50 who like Jim Rohn and live in Dallas. Women over 50 who like Jim Rohn and live in Dallas. How about married women over 50 who like Jim Rohn and live in Dallas? But if you put them in the wrong sequence, men over 50 who live in Dallas and like Jim Rohn, this is what you get. Lots of Facebook changes are coming. It's inevitable. Get used to it. You know, about a month ago, I was getting ready to do a coaching session with Fred Holmes, who is one of the top earners in Seger, and he's become a good friend. He was on his way out to Chatsworth, California for an event. So a little bit before we started, I went and I did a search for women who like Tony Robbins and live in Chatsworth, California. We had hundreds. Now, as I'm scrolling down the list, the first person on the list was Josephine Gross. Her husband, Chris Gross, owns Network Marketing Times. I've provided them, good people. I've provided articles for them for years. And then we come down here. Now, these people are not my friend. I have no mutual connections. But I can add them as a friend simply by clicking on the Add a Friend button. Now, I do exactly the same search for Fred about 30 minutes later. And I'm getting totally different results. Totally different results. Because I'm logged into his account and his information is totally different than mine. On top of that, instead of having an Add a Friend button, he had a Connect button. So there are going to be many Facebook changes that are taking place that are coming. And this, of course, is going to be one of them. The keyword search to connect with strangers has totally changed. Men who like fitness. Women who like fitness. Women who like Zumba fitness. Women who like exercise. Women who like golf. People who like boating. People who live in Sydney, Australia. Women who live in Sydney, Australia. You're going to develop your own unique searches that fit your particular parameters. Single women who live in Australia. Married women who live in Australia. The keyword search to connect with people has changed. People like nutrition. People who like flying. You know, I did a coaching session with Frank Juergens, who's in Isogenics. And in his first week, after 2 coaching sessions, he had 3 sales. The first person he signed up was a complete stranger. She was a yoga instructor, stay-at-home mom, divorced. As I said, by the end of the week, he was up to 3. We did a search on LinkedIn. There's 817,234 yoga instructors. On Facebook, you have to do it a different way. Yoga instructors who live in Dallas. Yoga instructors who live in Minnesota. You got all kinds of choices of people to talk to. Women over 40 who work as yoga instructors. Yoga instructors who like Tony Robbins. So Frank reaches out to Jeannie, sends her a friend request. She accepts, then he sends her a message. How long have you been a yoga instructor? 5 years. You do it full time. Look at that answer. She does, I do all kinds of stuff. Well, what prompted you to become a yoga instructor? Look, you're looking for specific and predictable answers to questions. And then she says, what about you? Well, I'm a health and wellness entrepreneur. I work with many yoga instructors and practitioners. He's controlling the conversation by asking questions. With all your experience as a yoga instructor, you ever been involved with network marketing? Network marketing? No, should I? And how? Hey, would you be open to looking at a company that had nutritional products you could be passionate about, enthusiastically recommend to others? Sure. Well, they set up a time to talk, signs her up in the business. Again, by the end of the week, he had 3 signups. And once you learn this, Marty learned it 2 years ago. He's still signing up people at will. Now, on your page, you can put all kinds of personal information that gives you immediate credibility with everybody else. But if people can't see it, they don't know about it. You turn on the things that you want to turn on. You want just about everything turned on. I'm not talking about giving them your address or your phone number or the credit card information that you're using to pay for things. No, I'm just talking about basic things that people need to know. And you make everything open so that when you post things, your friends can know what you're up to, but by the same token, you see what your friends are doing and you can react and respond to them. Now, the changing your photo is having outrageous results. My good friend, Brent Bryson, changes his picture. And within an hour, he had 12 people that liked it. Over the summer, actually, that was about maybe a month and a half ago, I was logged into Christy's account. We just changed her picture. We edited it. We brought the face forward. We got rid of some of the bricks. And by the end of the day, she had 94 people that liked it. That's 94 people that she could start a conversation with. And she could scroll down that list and pick out the people that she wanted to talk to. Another new change on Facebook. Look in the right column. Your friends, if their pictures are framed in a square, old format. Picture in a circle, new format. Now again, you can see when person did something. Nikki was on here 10 hours ago. Francisco, 40 minutes ago. Daryl has sent me 3 messages that I'm still waiting to answer. Facebook's new emoticons allow people multiple ways to express emotion and add humor at the same time. And all of this can be done with a mobile. Now, when Facebook saw how popular Periscope became, they created their own version. It's called Facebook Live. Facebook Live now competes with Twitter's Periscope. Facebook Live has the potential to change the way marketers and consumers approach others on Facebook. We're going to start seeing a lot more videos, and understanding Facebook Live is key if you're trying to market anything, because you don't have to make these videos. You just have to know how to talk to the people that are. So again, what are we doing? We're letting your friends know what you've been up to, and it looks like I've got a couple of little duplications here, so let me just get by this. Okay, now these are the different emoticons that they added last year. And it gives, again, people an opportunity to react and respond and show emotion. So when people like something that you've posted, you are free to go out there and react and respond to them. Now, the interesting thing is, on your news feed, when you see what other people are doing, you have the option to react and respond to what people do. If you can see what someone does, you have an opportunity to respond. So these tools make it easy for people to express emotion. Now, their new live chat feature is outrageous when it comes to being able to communicate with people. And what they're doing is they are putting more things in front of you that you can do that will get people talking to you. And that's what you want. These new emojis. You can now add photos, you can add stickers, you can send money, you can send a video, all kinds of things that you can do. You can send a link to people to watch a video, and you can share success stories. Brent Bryson has 2 strategies that he uses on a regular basis. Both of them will produce results for you. One, every week he puts a different golf course up there. His story, very successful network marketer. Before that, he was a successful franchise owner for Subway. But he loves golf, and he never had time to play golf. Now he plays golf half a year. Every week there's a different golf course. And when he changes his picture, people react, people respond. Engage someone. Hey, I'm glad you like my post. What do? You want to find out who that person is on the other end. But having direct access to 2 billion people means nothing if you're not talking to the right people. The secret to having profitable conversations that end in a sale is to remember that your conversations are all about the other person. So if you're only talking to people that need or want your product or service, talking to people is anxiety and stress-free. When you identify a person's need or problem, you can identify your solution and know precisely what to say that would interest them and overcome whatever existing objections they have. The secret to closing more sales is to talk to more of the right people. Texting, remember, is talking. And I can't stress this enough. I really can't. It's critically important. You have access to all these people. You need to be able to identify who you want to talk to. Now, Adrian was in our boot camp in December, and she reacted to someone's cover. They went to high school together, and she made a comment about the tree on a cover. Within 2 minutes, that person reacted and responded. You can see what people are doing. She changed her picture and had 74 people react and respond, giving her all kinds of opportunities to talk to people. By her second day of boot camp, she enrolled 5 people in her business. And I remember asking Adrian, well, I asked everybody, how many people have had success? And she goes, I got 5. This is what, 5? You know, I'm not talking about new friends. I'm not talking about likes. I'm talking about signups. And she said, I got 5 from LinkedIn. How'd she do it? Listen. Talk and listen. Let them tell you what they need. I had trouble at first. It took 3 coaching sessions to get her on track. Before about your business, you need to know who they are. So she got 3 customers and 2 business builders. Second day of boot camp, third day of boot camp, she enrolled 6 more people and taught 4 of them to enroll 4 of their friends almost immediately. On the 4th day of boot camp, she had a team of 35 people. She enrolled a total of 7 customers and 7 business builders, and all 7 business builders enrolled 4. And by day 8, 72 people. 7 customers, 7 business builders, and all 7 business builders enrolled 4 people. So remember, it's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. You bring people in, give them something easy to do that they can duplicate. I was doing a coaching session with Dara. We were looking for women who like Toastmasters. And we started talking to 3 ideal prospects within 10 minutes of contacting them. Alyssa, we sent her a message to. She writes back right away. Miranda, we sent a message to. She wrote back within 2 minutes. And Corrine was someone she had talked to before. And now we sent her a message and she started talking to. Well, let's step away from Facebook for a minute and let's jump over to LinkedIn. We're going to show you all you need to know. Now, LinkedIn, again, is hooked up to your mobile phone. And we're going to show you how to dig deep and find the people that you want to talk to. So if you're not ready for their new LinkedIn layout, well, guess what? There are lots of people out there that aren't happy. They're not ready. But I'm going to show you how you can take what they're giving you and you can be making sales right away. Social media expert complaining. Another one. It's outrageous what people are posting. People are not happy. They have completely redesigned it, and frankly, not the smartest thing, but it doesn't matter. Their live chat is one reason to be excited. The new format, hey, I'm going to show you how to make it work for you. And they've got a new deal. They're trying to upsell you, and I'm going to show you how to get it for free. Game changer. Game changer. And as a result of all of these things, LinkedIn has become Facebook for the corporate world. And as a result of all these changes, we've got new strategies that will have you talking to more people and making more sales. LinkedIn is no longer slow when it comes to communicating with people. You got a fast response time when you connect and communicate with people that share your values and interests. The other thing about LinkedIn is the fastest growing demographic on LinkedIn are college students between the ages of 20 and 29. I'm going to show everyone how you can connect with everyone. That's all 467 million connections, whether you're on their first level, second level, or you're not connected to them at all. You know, one of my favorite LinkedIn stories is a network marketing rookie who developed a 7-figure income in 11 months. Howard Steger was living in Alabama. His company was expanding to 18 countries around the world. And so he would meet pastors, ministers, salespeople, real estate, insurance salespeople, and network marketers in those countries where his company was expanding. And 11 months in, got a 6-figure income. LinkedIn connects you to more professionals everywhere than any place else. Their searching feature is now 300% faster. Well, they've changed the toolbar up at the top, moving everything around. And it seems like some of these things that they just move for the hell of it. The old LinkedIn homepage was fabulous. Everything was right in front of you. You could see who looked at your profile. You could see who looked at your post. You could share an update, upload a photo, or write an article. Every day they were putting people in front of you so you could see. They gave you a reason to communicate with people, which is something they never did before. You could like something. You could send them a message, which is the action that you want to take. And if you don't want to communicate with them, you skip it and go to the next person every day. As the number of LinkedIn connections you get, After you have about 420, they'll be sending you 15 new reasons to connect with people. They timestamp everything. And whether someone likes something or passing something around, you see what people are doing. You can communicate with the people that are taking activity. You can communicate with the people directly who are making the post in the first place. Your newsfeed on LinkedIn is just like your feed on Facebook. There's always something happening. And again, you could like, comment, and share. Whatever you do, whenever you message, all of these messages are going to be saved. You can follow people. Now, the new LinkedIn homepage is totally different. It reacts a totally different way. Now, their old advanced search that you use to connect with people has been changed. And one of the things they've done is they've eliminated the need for zip codes. I'm not so sure that's the smartest thing, but we're going to see. Right now, I like it. So we did a search for fitness instructors on LinkedIn. There were 47,691. The new search, we type in fitness instructors up at the top. Only now we can search for people by country, or we can search for people by city. Their messaging features are outrageous. Every day they're putting people in front of you. They're saying, hey, Dorinda has a new job. Every time people make a change to their profile, you get a notification. Makes it easy for you. Your timeline page, your home page, you can see when people are posting things. You can still see when people viewed your profile, but it's in a different place. The messaging feature is just like live chat. They've recently started to ask for more information. You know, you don't put your birthday or your marital status on a resume. LinkedIn is adding it now. And they're letting you decide how many people at what level you want to see it. They've got all these new sections to your profile. Everything that you fill in about yourself connects you with everybody else on LinkedIn that has the same interests, the same activity. You put down your school, they're going to try to reconnect you with people that went to the same school, whether you know them or not. They're going to constantly look to remind you of what is going on. And when people publish a post, you can follow them. You can see what people are doing on LinkedIn, and you can literally follow them and react to what they do. So she did this 12 hours ago, this 7 days ago, this 10 days ago. Anything you post can now be shared with Facebook and Twitter. So you can post before and afters, just like you can on Facebook. And people can like, comment, and share. Somebody made this post with Oliver North. 826 people liked it. 59 people made comments. Again, you could literally reach out and talk to any one of these people. People make posts. People react. People respond. LinkedIn as well is pushing sign up to a mobile phone. Sign up to a mobile phone. Richard's a chiropractor, and he gets slammed with messages from people who are trying to sell him something, and using the recruiting the recruiter script, literally he can turn people who are trying to sell him something into customers for his business. Bishop Thomas literally makes his post. He's signing up people at will, and there's nothing on his page about his business. People have no clue that he's a network marketer. He's a Catholic bishop in Jamaica. New unprecedented features on LinkedIn. They're pushing conversation. They never did this before. Mark is building a business. He signed up 25 customers his first month. He's got a great story. And it kept going. Sticking to the scripts is key. He also participated in our top earner retreat, where he learned the secrets of top earners so he could bring in people who were way, way more successful than him. He met Jan on LinkedIn. They had coffee, signed her up as a business builder. It took 2 days from the initial contact on LinkedIn Ann Barante started working with me back in 2014. 1 year later, she doubled her business, able to quit her full-time job. Carolyn Olson added 50 customers to her business simply by talking to people. Now, you only have one chance to make a good first impression. So it starts with your picture, it starts with your cover, and then it starts with your activity. Let's talk briefly about Twitter. Twitter, 302 million active users, but 80% of them are mobile. About 8 years ago, the owners of the Numis network brought me in to train their top earners to be successful on social media. And Peter, at the time, was not one of their top earners, but he was the number 8 social media expert in the world. He had books and trainings on Twitter. Now, it wasn't until he got a hold of my scripts, and for that matter, it was, you could say the same thing for everybody else in the Numis network that I trained. Once they got a hold of my scripts, Peter started talking to people every day. It took him 4 months to get to the top of Numis. Today, the folks at Numis, the Numis network was, they kind of merged with World Ventures. So Peter went over to, he's the number 1 distributor in another metals company. Twitter, you don't have a lot of information there about people, but you got enough. You know, you certainly have more information than you had on America Online back in 1995. The secret to making sales every day is you got to talk to people. Now, all you need is a free Facebook page to make sales on a daily basis starting right now. Same thing with LinkedIn. Same thing with Twitter. Your Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter accounts tell your story for you. They're your platforms to talk to everyone in the world. They promote and brand you, who you are today or who you plan on becoming. And this is almost all you need. Now, you cannot do the advanced searches with a tablet or a mobile phone. You've got to have a desktop or a laptop to do the advanced searches. The communicating part you can do on a mobile and a tablet. So let's jump into these 4 social networking strategies that produce immediate rejection-free results. And we've got them really outlined in the book that's coming out, or part of Endless Release 2017. 1, our new posting strategies. Post things, react to what people do. Profile photo changes. Make a change to your picture and react to what people do. There are new happy birthday strategies. The key is reaching out to people instead of doing it on their birthday, do it 5 days ahead. And new profile cover strategies. Now, Lee Ann is in Australia. And she went through boot camp. She says, hey, where have you been all my networking life? When she came out of boot camp and she put everything together, got 6 qualified people in 2 days. And it's all about daily posts, using these new posting strategies. Kevin, literally, got 3 appointments while he was on the webinar as a result of making a post. Michael, same thing. 3 responses tonight in 35 minutes. Make a post, talk to people. Sherry Catlin makes a post, hears from 6 people, signs 3 of them up into her business. Irene is on her way to becoming a $1 million earner in her business. She makes the post. Every time she makes a post, she signs somebody up in her business. Now let's talk about the profile photo change. Rita changes her picture, signs up 2 of her friends. Melanie changes her picture, and by the time she gets out of boot camp, she has 8 signups. The birthday strategy. On her birthday, Jacqueline gets almost 200 people to wish her happy birthday. She's got 28 people looking at her business. Last summer's boot camp, Judy used the early birthday strategy, ends up talking to somebody, signs her up in the business. She came out of boot camp with 5 people. Change your cover. Carl changes his cover. And the first person he approached that reacted to his cover change signed up in his business. Mija, his first week, signed 5 people up in his business simply by changing his picture. It took him 5 months to double his business. Change your cover. Ron hears from somebody from his past who is trying to sell him her opportunity by following the recruiter scripts. He signed her up in his. The advanced search will be your favorite tool, and you've got advanced search features on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. This is a snapshot of the different types of professionals that are available for you on LinkedIn. Midget, over the summer, had a work anniversary. I sent him a message at 11:45. He wrote back at 2:12. He enrolled a motivational speaker in Mexico who was going to be speaking to 17,000 people, and he did exactly what I'm sharing with you. Marty, it took him a week to put it all together. Second week, he enrolled 4 new people, and one of them enrolled 1. Now, Marty was looking to reach out to millennials. He wanted to find college students. And this is where you're going to love LinkedIn. Marty, on LinkedIn, reaches out and connects with Alex Morton, who was in college at Arizona State University. Brings him into his Vima business, and in 5 years, Alex became a $1 million earner in Vima. This is how he found him. On LinkedIn, you can do a search for people who attend universities. There's 300,000 people that attended Arizona State. You can search for them by the years they attended. The key is to search for people that graduated 3 or 4 years ago. So that would be, they came out 2013, 2014. Now you can see what they do. And you can literally filter it down by city, what they do. This is the new, and these are your search results. And you could pick out the people based on what you see. The new LinkedIn alumni search looks like this. Again, you put in the year, you've got where they live, what they do. I'm not crazy about the information. As a matter of fact, I like the old information on the right than the new. Now, you're all heading down the same road. You all have the same opportunity to talk to people. Last January, Earl started. By the second week in February, he's at this for 2 weeks. He's connected with 14 people, sponsored 9 that turned into 35. Where do you want to be at the end of April? Where do you want to be? He sponsored 9 people in March, 9 people in April. Those 35 people turned into 430. 10 months later, he had over 700 people. You're all heading down the same road. Create your page, connect with people based on what you see on their page, communicate with them, qualify them by asking a few casual questions, and close the sale. It only took 2 coaching sessions with Jeanette. She became the best recruiter in her group. 2 months later, she literally is signing up somebody every day. On the 7th of May, she's already signed up 7 people, and she got 6 more ready to go. How long does it take? Well, she enrolled in network marketing in Brazil in an hour. Tom Martin makes a post, had 20 people respond, spoke to 13 of them, signed up 4. One was the #1 bodybuilder in New Zealand. Eli, in addition to being a network marketer, was an insurance adjuster. So, you post things that will attract your target market, you engage the people who respond, and when you talk to enough of the right people, anything is possible. So remember this, that people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. George Ruiz is collaborating with me on the release of our Spanish version of Endless Release. He's helped 30 people earn more than $1 million, and hundreds of people earn 6-figure incomes. He sent me this last year. 2 of his leaders and 2 of my coaching clients ended up becoming $1 million earners in their company. They're the 17th $1 million earner on his team. You look at their page, there's nothing on their page about their business. It's all lifestyle. Lifestyle. Gennady, 20 years in the industry. In his first 2 weeks, adds 57 people to his business. Couldn't believe it. You want to talk about duplication? 2 of his leaders each brought 20 people into the business in 1 week. They broke their all-time recruiting records. It's not 1 out of 10. I'm sorry, it's not 1 out of 100. It's 1 out of 10. Because you know so much about the other person. People make a post. You make a post. People react. They like it. You start talking to people. You can go from hello to welcome aboard in only 30 minutes. Now again, one of the things I'm really excited about is our new scripts book. And what we're doing is we're making it easier for you to identify the people to talk to, and then we're giving you proven scripts and proven strategies to make a sale. Now, the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. When you ask the right questions, you can qualify and close your prospect in 30 minutes. You can go from hello to welcome aboard. You start off with asking the question, what do you do? And you really need to understand what it is they do. What do you do? I work at Publix. What do you do there? What do you do? I work for the CIA. What does your work entail? How long have you been doing it? What did you do before? How do you like what you're doing? You continue to ask probing questions. We also have new features in Endless Free Leads that will help you identify people so that you can keep track and follow up with the right people. You got to be able to manage that list. Kelly, when she went through boot camp, signed up 3 people. And one of the people she brought into her business brought in 5. It took her 90 days, and she became an expert. She can literally sign people up on a daily basis, and again, it duplicates. Again, I'm not trying to impress you. Solomon Crow can get someone simply using these scripts. He can get someone talking and interested in his website in 7 minutes. The night before he sent me that, he signed up 2 people. One was a complete stranger. By the end of the month, he'd signed up 3 people, got a letter from Eric Coover congratulating him on being a manager. During a coaching session, we made 1 post, and he heard from an old high school friend, hadn't talked to in 18 years, signed her up as a customer. Then he goes out, he got it, he understood how the process works. His ideal prospects for his business were fitness instructors. So he goes out and he connects with somebody that owns a gym, brings him into the business. Marissa reaches out to an old high school buddy, signs him up in the business. Joe Pareca, after 1 coaching session, has 3 conversations, great conversations, signs somebody up he hadn't talked to since junior high. And Rhonda Collier, you want to talk about a post. She makes a post. We did it together. She couldn't believe it. Her page blew up. 2 days later, she had 5 people in her business. But it's not just about what Rhonda does or what you do. It's about what your team does. Her team, her leaders, all started participating in my boot camps. And 3 years later, she goes from $150 a year to $750. She met her 2 biggest business builders on Facebook. One of her team brought in the master distributor from another company that was making $500,000 a year. And it was a chat function that exploded her business. Freddie Malero learned it back in 2008. Today he's a 7-figure income earner. If you only talk to the people about your business that need and want what you're selling, you will never experience rejection. So everything that you need to know about someone's profile is on their page. And I invite all of you to join us in our current boot camp, just started. Jason made a sale the first night he tried it. He made a post. I'm ready to help 5 more people retire early with their own internet business. Try it. He had 6 likes and 3 signups his first night. The following week, on Wednesday, 4 signups. On Thursday, 3 signups. And the last week of boot camp, he's got 10 signups. 1 year after she started, came out of a boot camp, Rosie Gonzalez has 15,000 people in her business. Folks, it's not about how many friends you have. It's not about how many people like your articles or your posts. It's about how many people you're talking to. It's about sales and income. It's about retention. It's about having a growing business and making more money every month than you're spending. It's about results. Now, there are 3 simple rules in life. If you don't go after what you want, you'll never have it. There are people out there waiting to talk to you right now. If you don't ask, the answer will always be no. Follow these simple scripts. Learn about the other person. And if you're talking to 5 to 10 people every day, you should be closing 1 or 2. If you're not, then you're either talking to the wrong people, you're saying the wrong things. And 3, if you don't step forward, you will always be in the same place. Remember, you can go from invisible to invincible when your page is open so people can see it and you're talking to the right people. Now, boot camp, as I said, just started, and our Endless Free Leads 2017 is being released tomorrow. Actually, it's being released on the 13th, not the 14th. For those of you that don't have it, I'm going to type in the little chat window here I thought I was going to type in the chat window, but I don't think I am. Oh, here it is. Okay. Go to endless free leads.com. And the promo code is early bird 2017. You can snap it up for $129 as soon as it's released. While we're still working out some of the connecting bugs, it's going to go up to $149. So tomorrow it's going to be $149. And then once all the bugs are out, it's going to be $497. It's going to cover the 3 parts to the formula: create, connect, communicate, and close. It's a step-by-step blueprint that produces immediate results and instant duplication for Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. The Facebook formula, the LinkedIn formula, and the Twitter formula will work for everyone. Create, connect, communicate, and close. All of our videos come with a printout, PDF, and MP3s that you can listen to. We've improved and revamped our Facebook Fast Start video, Secrets of Closing the Sale on Facebook, and now we have them for LinkedIn and Twitter. The daily routine has been improved, updated, and revamped, and our new phone application is outrageous, all expanded to include LinkedIn and Twitter. Our warm market prospecting training and cold market prospecting training are producing instant results. And this is all part of Endless Free Leads. The scripts book, follow those scripts. It's like following a recipe for making a dessert. And the scripts book has been expanded. The happy birthday scripts cover, and these are for contacting people 5 days ahead. For people you know, for people you don't know. On your birthday, a message for people you know, for people you don't know. Belated birthday messages for people you know, and for people you don't know. The alumni scripts, we're going to show you where you can find your high school yearbook online. And we're going to show you, again, how to reach out to people you know that went to your school, people that went to your school but you don't really know them. We have new baby boomer scripts, Uber diver scripts. When I was in San Antonio in January, I tried this on 7 Uber drivers. I was with a network marketer every time I was in an Uber, and everyone walked out, every one of these guys walked out with a prospect for their business. Transition lines to talking business, scripts to proactively talk business, closing the sales scripts. These are all new and amended. We've really gone into the feel, felt, found strategy. We've added customer acquisition scripts, and of course you got the smartphone app, Fast Start videos, all adjusted, the social network profile checklist, and again, now everything is expanded for Facebook and LinkedIn, and not everyone learns best by watching videos, so the PDFs and MP3 files will help you dive into this training. You can read the PDFs while you're relaxing on the couch. There's all the information, and of course 10 days after we release Endless Free Leads, is coming out in Spanish. So these are, grab it while you can. Don't forget the early bird 2017 promo code. I invite all of you to join me in boot camp. Go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp 2017. Boot camp started last Thursday. We've just had our first session. Our next session is on Tuesday. Work with me personally over 2 weeks. I'll help you brand yourself, answer all your questions, help you connect with perfect prospects. Charlie makes a post, had 26 people respond, made 7 appointments, and the first person he signed up was someone that he talked to in college 18 years ago. We'll show you how to talk to more people. You'll send us the conversations you're having with your prospects. We'll help you make 5 sales before the month is over. We'll help you overcome whatever obstacles are slowing you down or whatever roadblocks, whatever they are. So go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp 2017. You and me, online in a group training. Now, we also offer advanced training. We have a 2-day top earner retreat that's going to take place at the end of the month, and this personal coaching. The retreat. Go to maxsteingart.com/retreat. This is only for people that are putting in a minimum of 2 hours a day. And you really want to be a 6-figure income earner. You can register with a significant discount. You're going to watch and participate anywhere in the world. It's a 2-day event, but it's virtual. This is the one and only virtual weekend event in the world where you're taught the online and offline strategies that actually work today for network marketers that want to become top earners. It's a must-attend event for serious entrepreneurs who are fully committed to rising to the top of their company and want to master what the top earners know but never talk about. Now, I used to do this once a year. Now we're doing it once a quarter. So it's going to take place at the end of February. And we'll do one. This is our winter retreat. Then we'll have a spring retreat, a summer retreat, and a fall retreat. And if there's anybody that's interested in private coaching, going faster, go to maxsteingart.com/coaching or write to support@maxsteingart.com. I always tell people 1 hour with me in private coaching is like going through a boot camp. So these are endless free leads, boot camp, retreat, and one-on-one coaching. Again, you want to snap up endless free leads, go to endlessfreeleads.com, use the early bird code, snap it up for $129. In 48 hours, it's going to be $149. And by the end of the week, it's going to be $497. Now, we're here to help you go from invisible to invincible. If you're not talking to 5 people about your business every day, you could be. You all can be closing 1 or 2 people every day when you're talking to the right people. Okay, let me look at the question box. Does this work for high-ticket online business opportunities? William, I got to tell you something. Yes, it does. As a matter of fact, in my coaching sessions, and we talk about it in boot camp as well, it's just as easy to sell a $2,000 or a $3,000 package as it is to sell a $200 package. Really is. You just have to be talking to the right people. Okay, I want to build a community center in my rural neighborhood. Hey, good for you. Robert, you could sell anything. Anybody else have any questions? Robin writes, I've been discouraged in LinkedIn. It's hard to navigate. It skips around. It's difficult to get back. You know, Robin, you're absolutely right. And so we're going to show you how to avoid that and get around that. See, William, you know, before you're even within 5 minutes of talking to somebody, whether somebody has the money to get into your business. But there's another component to that. You see, just because somebody has the money doesn't mean they're going to be successful. And so when you look at what somebody does, look at their circle of influence. Because if you bring somebody into your business that's selling a high-ticket item, and they can immediately use it, they can immediately put it to work, it will duplicate quickly. I made a 22K sale 2 days ago. Would like to do that 4 times a month. I wish I brought it up. As one of my coaching clients came to me, it was a special deal. And he says to me, Max, I can make a $10,000 commission, $8,000 commission. So we did 2 sessions. And he writes back, he made 2 sales. He made 1 sale for 10, another sale for 8. He says, Max, if I do it again next week, he says, I'm going to be rolling in dough. I says, there's no reason why. You can't be doing it every week. Well, he did it 2 weeks in a row, and then I never heard from him again, okay? I mean, literally, you could do it as much as you want. How many hours before the discount goes away? Robin, I would say by the end of the week. By the end of the week. I did something earlier. I'm just going to come up here and see what happened. Let me just hit the refresh button. Okay, now what I did, this is part of the pet thing, okay? But about an hour ago, I made a post on Facebook. Actually, I made two. One, I was taking the dogs out. Taking 4 dogs to the dog park today. Last time I did this, I had 2 people approach me. They wanted my business card and my dog walking rates. So in an hour, I've had 12, 14 people like it. The other one was these guys go to the dog park in a Mercedes. How bad is that? And again, this gives you an opportunity to talk to people, and that's what it's all about. It's all about conversation. Talk to enough people, and you can be talking to 5 to 10 people every day. You talk to 5 to 10 people every day, you should be closing 1 or 2. Look forward to seeing all of you in boot camp. And I'm excited. Let me know how Endless Free Leads works for you. Until next time, best of luck in building your business, and God bless.